first thing, I want to thank you for joining us today. We're here in the Boeing factory in beautiful Everett, Washington. You're going to be really glad you did. This is the next step in the journey we've been taking together to give you some behind-the-scenes looks at how we're creating the magnificent 777X airplane family. And this is a really exciting day because today is the day we're going to show you the very, very first completed 777X. It's an airplane that's not going to fly. It's a static airplane for test. We're going to talk all about that today. But this is going to be your chance to see the first completed 777X. And now I know you're already tired of looking at me, so let's take a look at the airplane. So there it is, completed. This is called the static test airplane here in the factory. By the way, you can also see the volume of this factory. Remember, it's the world's biggest building by volume, the WBBBV. And not only can you see the static test airplane, which we're going to talk about today, but if you look over to my left, your right, you'll see WH-001. That airplane, WH-001, is going to be the first airplane that's going to fly. I'm just giving it a minute to sink in. Totally cool. I know that those of you that tune in to this broadcast, you're airplane people, and what could be more exciting to aviation and airplane people than seeing the very first 777X? So, luckily, I'm not just going to stand here the whole time. We're going to go on a tour of the static test airplane from nose to tail. We're going to go all 252 feet, 77 meters of fuselage, and we're going to show you the whole 235 feet, 72 meters of the wing, the beautiful wing, which we're going to go to in some detail. So, first of all, let's get going. So the three things I really want you to get out of this broadcast today, number one, is that this airplane is big. This is a big, beautiful airplane. Number two that we want to talk about is the technology that we've used on 777X, both in manufacturing and inside the airplane. And number three, when you finish watching this broadcast, I want you to say, that's a cool airplane, because it really is. So let's move a little bit closer. Let's go over and take a look at the flight deck. There's the flight deck. We've talked a bit about the technology, and we've said many times that the 777X is going to be the best of the 777 and the best of the 87 and some new technology. Those of you that may have seen a previous broadcast with myself and Van Cheney got to see us fly it. He really flew the thing. I didn't really fly it. Got to see the 777X flying, and you saw some of the great features. There's things you can see, like the 787 flight controls, but as you may remember from that broadcast, the 777X will be the first airplane, commercial transport, with touchscreen technology. Now, for those of you that have smartphones, which is almost all of you, touchscreen technology is probably not big of a deal, but in commercial aviation, this is the first. It's going to be awesome. So that's the flight deck, and when you get up close to it, you can see the size of the airplane, and this is where the pilots are gonna the 777X pilots are gonna command this airplane. You're gonna command WH-001 when it flies. So let's go a little bit further back along the fuselage. Here's access for the working crew. Here's the main section of the fuselage. This is section 43. We actually did a broadcast showing how section 43, the section right behind the nose section, is put together, and it's a little hard to see, but I want to talk a bit about some of the technology that's going to make this great for passengers. And one of the things that's going to make it great for passengers are the new windows. The windows on 777X are going to be, you can see one there, you can't really see it that well. They're going to be higher and bigger than previously on the 777 and on the competition. They're going to be 30% bigger than the competition. Well, what does that mean, 30%? I don't know what that means. Well, I just happen to have a little handy help here. Here's the 777X window, actual size, and here is I don't want to put it this way. Here's the competition. So you can see, this is what 30% really means. So, as we head back towards the wing section of the airplane,